What up, everybody? This is RBT, and the Red Sox did absolutely nothing this trade deadline. Absolutely pathetic, just terrible. But that's for another video. I'm gonna make that right after I make this video. I'm just gonna be ranting on what the Red Sox did this deadline. But this video is just gonna be me talking a little bit about what happened this trade deadline, who got sent to what teams and whatnot. The biggest trade that happened at the conclusion of the deadline was Ryan Dempster was traded to the Rangers. The Rangers really needed a starting pitcher to help them go deep into the playoffs because they'll more likely make the playoffs. Their starter Colby Lewis got hurt. They really were looking for a guy like Zach Greinke who could be the ace of their staff, but they were looking for any help now, especially when, like I said, Colby Lewis got hurt. So I think Ryan Dempster was a really good trade for the Rangers. They had to get somebody. I'm not really sure who they traded in return, but I'm sure it was some prospects. Shane Victorino was traded to the Dodgers for 2 minor leaguers. The Dodgers probably had the best trade deadline. They were the winners of the trade deadline. They got Shane Victorino, Hanley Ramirez. It's just a good all-around deadline for them. They made some really good deals. It's going to help them to make the playoffs probably. Shane Victorino, he's not as great as he used to be. He's kind of declining, but I mean, he's still a great asset. He's a winner. He's going to be great on that Dodger team. Hunter Pence got traded to the Giants for Nate Shearholtz, who yesterday said that he was requesting a trade because of the decline in playing time that he was getting. And they traded for Nate Shearholtz, Tommy Joseph, who's a really good prospect for the Giants, and one more prospect. So I think Hunter Pence is gonna. They really did that to counteract the trade for the Victorino trade to the Dodgers, just to show that they wanted to try to beat out the Dodgers because they're such great rivals. Also, the Reds acquired Jonathan Broxton from the Royals. He's gonna be a really good pitcher for the Royals. He's always been a great pitcher. He's still kind of young, only 28. Really big guy. I think he's going to be really sick in the same bullpen as Aroldis Chapman. He'll probably be the setup man for Chapman. Pirates are trying to make the playoffs this year. They acquired Gabby Sanchez for Corky Hernandez. Never heard of him. But Gabby Sanchez has kind of been backing up Carlos Lee for the Marlins. Hasn't really been playing that much. But he's still a potential really good player. He's still kind of young. So I think he'll be one of those undervalued guys that will actually prove to be a really, really good player for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Braves yesterday, I think, had a really good trade. They got Reed Johnson and Paul Maholm from the Pirates. Not the Pirates, what the heck? He used to pitch for the Pirates from the Cubs. Reed Johnson can be a really good outfielder. And Paul Maholm, the good thing I think the Braves looked into with this trade, which probably wasn't looked into by anybody else. Paul Maholm has a 1.92 ERA at Turner Field, so that's, I mean, apparently he pitches really well at Turner Field, and he'll just add to that rotation. The Braves have a really nice rotation, and he'll just add right to it. Reed Johnson provides really good depth for the Braves outfield. I don't think any other trades have happened. They're not talking about anything. But the deadline's over, so nothing else is coming out. What else? Oh, Hanley Ramirez to the Dodgers. I'm sure I already mentioned this, and this happened a few days ago, but if you haven't noticed or known by now, Hanley Ramirez was traded to the Dodgers. Dodgers are going to have a sick lineup now with everybody that they've acquired this deadline. They missed out on Ryan Dempster. If they would have got that Ryan Dempster trade, I would believe they would have been instant favorites for the NL pennant. Oh my God, the Red Sox acquired Craig Breslow. Oh God, he's gonna help us win the World Series, man. He's gonna turn the season around. Traded Scott Pasenik, and Matt Albers is just as good as Craig Breslow. The one good thing that he does bring is he provides rotation depth for the Red Sox, because with moving Craig Breslow to the bullpen, you can put Franklin Morales as a starter. So yeah. And last trade, Cardinals acquire right-handed pitcher Edward Mujica from the Marlins for third baseman Zach Cox, who actually I looked into him was a really good prospect for the Cardinals. So the Marlins might have future infielder in their hands. So I haven't seen any more trades sneak out or trickle out. But if I do, I'll say something about that in my Red Sox video that I'm about to make in just a minute. Just wanted to make this video really fast. So yeah, I think the Dodgers are the winner of this trade deadline, and Red Sox suck as usual. And that's okay, but we'll see how they end up doing. Really disappointing, but whatever, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment below on how you what you think of your team's acquisitions at this deadline, and if you thought they were good for your team or bad for your team, and what you wish your team would have done. So yeah, guys, as always, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans. See you later. Have a great day.